Hello everyone, I'm Maya from Susan's family. Today, I'm bringing you the Chinese aesthetic series Hongxi wool scarf. For this electronic tutorial, you can search for susud.com on the website to view it. This scarf comes in two designs. This one is the prosperity flower design. The other one is the fortune star design. The prosperity flower design features motif 1 and motif 2 and motif 3, along with the edging, making up 4 parts in total. Among these, motif 1 comes in 2 color schemes. First, crochet the corresponding number of motif 1 based on the color scheme. Then work on motif 3 and motif 2. When crocheting the last round of motif 2 and motif 3, work the edges while joining them together. The video demonstration will start with motif 1. Motif 1 begins with the foundation chain. Use the double chain crochet method. Crochet the central character. The stitches used include single crochet, half double crochet, chain, and slip stitch. Now let's start demonstrating motif 1. To make it clear to see, I will use thick cotton yarn in random colors for the demonstration. The specific yarn color details and crochet hook sizes can be found on the detail page of our product and in the paper pattern. Peach color is used for the base piece. Blue is used for the character. Take the base piece color yarn. Let's start with the first row of the base piece. Before we begin, let me demonstrate how to hold the hook and yarn. Open your left hand palm. Hold the end of the thread tightly with your right hand. Wrap it once around your little finger of the left hand. Then pass it through between your middle finger and index finger. After passing through, pinch the thread with your left thumb and middle finger. Leave about 10 centimeters below the end of the thread. Then, pick up the crochet hook with your right hand. The hook moves between these 2 points. Now let's start crocheting the first row of the base piece. Wrap the yarn around the hook clockwise. At this point, there is a movable loop on the hook. Pinch this loop with your left thumb and middle finger. Yarn over, then draw through this loop. This creates a slip knot. Adjust the size. Make sure the hook can move freely within this loop. Yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. This completes 1 chain. Continue crocheting chains. You will need to crochet a total of 18 chains. After completing 18 chains, return and hook into the back ridge of the second to last chain. Here, this strand is the back ridge of the chain. This is the first back ridge from the end. This is the second back ridge from the end. Hook into this back ridge to begin crocheting. Crochet a single crochet. Then, hook into the next back ridge. Crochet a single crochet. Continue crocheting single crochets into each back ridge. You will need to crochet a total of 17 single crochets. After completing 17 single crochets, enlarge the loop slightly. This completes the first row of the base piece. Next, let's crochet the first row of the character. The first row of the character starts with a beginning chain, the same as the base piece, also uses a foundation chain. Crochet 16 chains. After completing 16 chains, return and hook into the second chain from the hook. Crochet 1 single crochet and 1 chain. Then skip one ridge and crochet into the next. Hook into the following ridge. Crochet one single crochet and one chain. Continue by skipping one ridge. Then hook into the next ridge. Crochet one single crochet and one chain. Follow this pattern of one single crochet, one chain, and skip one stitch. And continue repeating this sequence. In total, you will make 7 groups. After completing the 7th group, skip one more stitch, and finally hook into the last ridge. Crochet one single crochet. The first row of the character piece is now complete. Next, place the character piece behind the base piece. Stack them like this. After stacking, mark the right side with a stitch marker. The chart is demonstrated from the right side. During the crocheting process, refer to both the right and wrong sides. The stitch marker indicates the right side. Now, start crocheting the second row of the base piece. Crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. Next, flip the piece over. Yarn over with a hook. Hook into the second stitch. Crochet 10 half double crochets in sequence. Including the beginning chain, this makes a total of 11 half double crochets. Now, crochet 1 chain. For the next stitch, connect it with the character piece while crocheting. In the last 2 chain spaces of the character piece. This is the last chain space. And this is the second to last chain space. Hook into this chain space. Yarn over with a hook. Insert it through this chain space. Then go back to the base piece, skip 1 stitch. And insert into the next stitch. Pull the stitch through the chain space. Bring the stitch to the wrong side. Crochet 1/2 double crochet and 1 chain. Then yarn over with the hook. And come back to the right side. Skip 1 stitch on the base piece. Insert into the next stitch. And work 3 half double crochets in the corresponding stitches. This completes the second row. Now, make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Enlarge the loop and hold it for the next step. These 3 chains as the beginning chain count as 1 double crochet. This is the beginning chain for the third row. Here, to prevent the last stitch of our second row from unraveling, we crochet it in advance. Now, go back and work on the second row of the character piece. Insert into this loop. And start with 3 chains as the beginning chain. These 3 chains also count as 1 double crochet, then, crochet another chain. In total, you have made 4 chains. Turn the fabric and yarn over. Find the next single crochet stitch. This is a chain space. This position is where the single crochet stitch goes. Specifically, insert into the 3rd stitch from the top. Work from the wrong side. 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then continue with a yarn over. Skip 1 chain space without crocheting, and then insert into the next single crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Continue to skip 1 chain space without crocheting, then insert into the next single crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Continue with a yarn over. Still skip the chain without crocheting. Insert into the single crochet stitch and work 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then skip 1 stitch again. Insert into the next single crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Here, starting with the beginning chain, you have crocheted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, following the pattern of 6 groups. When crocheting the 7th group, you will be working on the right side. This is the side marked by the stitch marker. Yarn over with the hook. Find a single crochet stitch from the right side. And crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Next, the last double crochet is worked on the wrong side. This means inserting the hook into the last single crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, the second row of the motif is finished. Next, following the same method, create the beginning chain for the third row. Start by crocheting 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain. Enlarge the loop a bit. This completes the entire second row. Now, flip the work over. Start crocheting the third row. For each row, begin with the base piece. Then crochet the motif. The beginning chain of 3 chains is already completed. Next, yarn over with the hook. Hook into the second stitch from the hook. Crochet 2 double crochets in sequence. Then crochet 1 chain. Yarn over with the hook and skip 1 stitch. This means not crocheting into this chain space. For the next double crochet stitch, insert the hook from the right side. The stitch marker marks the right side. This stitch is worked on the right side. Then crochet 1 double crochet. For the next chain space, which is this position, crochet another double crochet, then continue to work double crochets following the stitch pattern. Starting from here, you will crochet a total of 7 double crochets. Next, crochet 1 chain. Yarn over with the hook on the back side. Hook into the second to last chain space of the motif. Skip 1 stitch on the base piece. Hook into the next stitch. Bring the stitch to the back side. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Skip 1 stitch in the next chain space. Bring this stitch to the back side. Then crochet another double crochet and 1 chain. Now, crochet the last double crochet. The final double crochet is worked into the second chain of the beginning chain. To identify this, look for the back ridge. This is the first raised ridge line. This is the second ridge. This row is worked with half double crochets. This is the second chain of the beginning chain. When crocheting, first hook into the ridge, then pick up the outer loop. In total, you will pick up 2 strands. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing the double crochet, the third row of the base piece is finished. Next, make 3 chains for the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet, then crochet 1 more chain. Enlarge the loop and place it here for later use. Return to crochet the third row of the piece. Yarn over. Skip 1 stitch. That means do not crochet into this chain space. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Work on the right side. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Here, including the beginning chain, 2 groups have been crocheted. Follow the pattern of 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and skip 1 stitch. Yarn over to start the third group. Hook into the next double crochet stitch from the back. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Yarn over again. Skip the chain space. Then hook into the next double crochet stitch. Continue with 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Here, you have crocheted 3 groups in a row on the back. That means you have reached the 5th group. Next, crochet the 6th group. Yarn over and crochet 1 group from the right side. For the 7th group, continue crocheting on the right side. After completing the 7th group, for the last double crochet, still work on the right side. Hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Crochet 1 double crochet. Once the double crochet is completed, the 3rd row of the character is finished. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain. Enlarge the loop and hold it for later use. This completes the entire 3rd row. Now, flip the piece to work on the 4th row. Start by crocheting the base piece. Yarn over. Skip 1 chain space without crocheting. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Work from the right side. This side is the wrong side. The stitch marker marks the right side. Insert the hook from the right side. Pick this double crochet stitch up to the right side. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then yarn over. For the next group, hook into the double crochet stitch again. That is, skip the chain space. Skip the chain position. On the right side, crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. For the next group, still hook into the double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Including the beginning chain, this makes 4 groups in total. When crocheting the 5th group, yarn over, and hook into this chain space. Skip 1 stitch on the base piece from the back. Crochet 1 double crochet, and 1 chain. Next for the 6th group, skip 1 stitch on the base piece. Hook into the next stitch, crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. This is done on the right side. For the 7th group, still skip 1 stitch. Hook into the next stitch, crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. After completing the 7th group, yarn over with the hook. Skip 1 chain space on the base piece. Hook into the next double crochet stitch, and crochet 3 double crochets in sequence. The last double crochet is worked into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. After completing these 3 double crochets, the 4th row of the base piece is finished. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain. Enlarge the loop and hold it for the next step. Then return to crochet the 4th row of the character. Yarn over the hook. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Working on the right side of the piece. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Next, continue to hook into the following double crochet stitch. And crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Any skipped stitches are chain spaces. Continue by inserting the hook into the next double crochet stitch. And crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Continue with 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Add a beginning chain here. On the right side, you have completed 7 groups of the pattern. The last double crochet stitch is worked on the wrong side. Into the 3rd chain from the hook of the beginning chain. After completing the last double crochet, the 4th row of the character is finished. Next, make 3 chains as a beginning chain. Followed by 1 more chain. Enlarge the loop and set it aside. This completes the entire 4th row. Flip the piece over. Now, let's work on the 5th row. Yarn over with the hook. Skip 1 stitch. Then hook into the next stitch. From the wrong side, work 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Next, yarn over with the hook again. When working the 3rd group of the pattern, hook into the next double crochet stitch on the right side. Still skip the chain space. crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. For the fourth group, insert into the next double crochet stitch. From the right side, crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then for the fifth group, crochet 1 double crochet, 1 chain. Now move on to the sixth group. Here, groups 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all worked on the right side. Next, yarn over with the hook. Insert the hook from the wrong side. Crochet the seventh group. Eighth group. After completing the eighth group, for the last double crochet, hook into the third chain of the beginning chain to work. This completes the fifth row of the base piece. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain, enlarge the loop and hold it ready. Then return to crochet the fifth row of the character. Yarn over the hook. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Continue crocheting on the right side. 1 double crochet, 1 chain. The next group is also crocheted on the right side. Follow by crocheting 6 groups consecutively on the right side. After completing these 6 groups, the last double crochet is still worked on the right side. Directly hook into the third chain of the beginning chain. Crochet 1 double crochet. This completes the fifth row of the character. Next, make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain, enlarge the loop and hold it for later use. The entire fifth row is now completed. Next, flip the piece over. Begin crocheting the sixth row. Yarn over the hook. Skip the chain. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet from the right side. One double crochet and 1 chain. Next, crochet the third group. Still insert the hook from the right side. 1 double crochet and 1 chain. For the fourth group, also crochet from the right side. 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then for the fifth group, crochet from the wrong side. 1 double crochet and 1 chain. For the sixth group, still insert the hook from the right side. 1 double crochet and 1 chain. For the seventh group, again crochet from the right side with 1 double crochet and 1 chain. After completing these 7 groups, skip 1 stitch. This skipped stitch is the chain space. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. Here, the 3 beginning chains count as 1 double crochet. The additional chain counts as 1 chain space. Insert the hook directly into this chain space. Crochet 1 double crochet. Then hook into the third stitch of the beginning chain. Crochet another double crochet. After finishing the 7th group, a total of 3 double crochets have been made. This completes the 6th row of the base piece. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Enlarge the loop and hold it ready. Then return to crochet the 6th row of the piece. Yarn over the hook and skip 1 chain space. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. From the right side, crochet 1 double crochet, 1 chain. Then follow the pattern for the third group. The third group is also crocheted from the right side. The fourth group is crocheted from the wrong side. The fifth group is on the wrong side. The sixth group is also crocheted from the wrong side. The seventh group is crocheted from the right side. After completing the 7th group, the last double crochet is worked from the wrong side. Once the double crochet is completed, the 6th row of the character is finished. Next, crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then crochet 1 more chain, enlarge the loop and hold it for the next step. This completes the entire 6th row. Now, flip the fabric over. Start crocheting the 7th row. Begin with the 7th row of the base piece. Yarn over and hook into the 2nd stitch. Crochet 2 double crochets in sequence on the right side. After completing the 2 double crochets, crochet 1 chain. Skip 1 chain. Hook into the next double crochet position. Work a double crochet from the right side. Crochet 1 double crochet into the next chain space. Crochet a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Crochet a double crochet into the chain space. Continue to crochet 1 double crochet into the double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet into the chain space. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. In total, you have crocheted 7 double crochets here. Next, crochet 1 chain. Yarn over and insert the hook from the wrong side. Skip this chain. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Next, hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet 1 double crochet. 1 chain. For the last double crochet, crochet into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. This completes the 7th row of the base piece. Next, crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. Enlarge the loop and hold it ready. Now, return to crochet the 7th row of the piece. Yarn over with a hook. Skip 1 stitch. That is, do not crochet into this chain. Hook into this double crochet stitch. From the right side, crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Then continue to hook into the next double crochet stitch. Repeat this pattern. Crochet 5 groups. After completing 5 groups on the wrong side, there is 1 double crochet left. Still on the wrong side, in the last chain space, pick up the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Crochet 1 double crochet. After completing it, crochet 1 chain. Fasten off the yarn. This completes the 7th row of the character. Fasten off the yarn, and the character is now completed. Next, flip the workpiece. Crochet the 8th row of the base piece. Yarn over with the crochet hook. Hook into the chain space. Crochet 1/2 double crochet. Then hook into the next double crochet stitch and crochet 1/2 double crochet. While crocheting here, make sure to weave in the yarn as you go. In the next chain space, crochet 1/2 double crochet. Hook into the double crochet stitch and crochet 1/2 double crochet. Hook into the chain space, crochet 1/2 double crochet. Follow this pattern of crocheting 1/2 double crochet into each chain space, and 1/2 double crochet corresponding to each double crochet stitch. Continue crocheting half double crochets, including the beginning chain. In total, you will crochet 11 half double crochets. After completing the 11 half double crochets, crochet 1 chain. Yarn over, and hook into the double crochet stitch on the wrong side. Crochet 1/2 double crochet and 1 chain. Yarn over with a hook. Skip 1 chain. And hook into the next double crochet stitch on the right side. Crochet 3 half double crochets correspondingly. The last half double crochet is worked into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. This completes the 8th row of the base piece. Now, let's move on to the 9th row. Crochet 1 chain. Turn the piece over. Hook into the 1st stitch. crochet 17 single crochets across the row. If you encounter a chain space, crochet 1 single crochet into the chain space. The last single crochet is worked into the second chain of the beginning chain. Make sure not to skip this stitch. After completing the row, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. This completes the character section of motif 1. Next, we will crochet the crochet in round section. Let's start with the first round. Turn the character over. Make sure the right side is facing you. Insert the hook at this position. The first round uses the same color as the base piece. However, you need to start with a new yarn. As you crochet, weave in the 2 ending yarn tails as you go. Crochet 1 chain as the beginning chain. Next, hook into the chain position of the next beginning chain. Crochet 2 single crochets. You can place a stitch marker at the position of the first single crochet. Use a stitch marker to mark this spot. At the end of this round, join with a slip stitch in this single crochet stitch. Then, hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets. Hook into the next beginning chain consists of 3 chains. Crochet 3 single crochets. Hook into the next double crochet stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets. Then, in the next chain position, crochet 3 single crochets. Hook into the post of the next double crochet. Crochet 2 single crochets. Finally, in the beginning chain of these 2 chains, crochet 2 single crochets. For the last single crochet, hook into the post of this single crochet. Crochet 1 single crochet. Begin from the first single crochet. This side has a total of 17 single crochets. Next, crochet 2 chains for the corner. Hook into the first stitch of this edge. Crochet 1 single crochet. Then continue inserting the hook into corresponding stitches. Crochet 17 single crochets in sequence. After completing the 17 single crochets, crochet 2 chains for the next corner. Hook into the beginning chain position of this single crochet. Crochet 1 single crochet. Next, hook into the post of a half double crochet. Crochet 2 single crochets. Crochet 2 single crochets in the beginning chain. Then, hook into the post of a double crochet. Crochet 3 single crochets. On the next beginning chain, crochet 2 single crochets. In the post of the double crochet, crochet 3 single crochets. Crochet 2 single crochets in the beginning chain. Finally, crochet 2 single crochets in the post of this half double crochet. This edge starts from the first single crochet. Up to this point, we finish. In total, we have crocheted 17 single crochets. Next, crochet 2 chains for the corner. Then, hook into the first stitch of this edge. Crochet 17 single crochets correspondingly. After completing the 17 single crochets, crochet 2 more chains for the corner. Join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain. Cut the yarn. This completes the first round of the crochet in round section. Next, switch colors. Begin crocheting the second round. Hook into the stitch where the slip stitch is made. While crocheting, weave in the 2 yarn tails as you go. Crochet 1 chain as the beginning chain. Hook into the first stitch. Crochet single crochets correspondingly. Crochet a total of 17 single crochets. After completing the 17 single crochets, the first side is finished. Next, work on the first corner. Crochet 1 single crochet, then 2 chains, followed by 1 single crochet. This completes the first corner. Now, move on to crochet the second side. Continue by crocheting 17 single crochets for each side. And at each corner, crochet 1 single crochet, 2 chains and another single crochet. Continue repeating this pattern. In total, you will work 4 groups. After completing the last group, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Once the slip stitch is complete, crochet 1 chain and then cut the yarn. After cutting the yarn, weave in the yarn tail. Trim any excess yarn tails. After trimming the yarn tails, you are done. Motif 1 is now completed. Motif 1 has a total of 2 colors. The edging for the color 1. In the second round, you need to switch colors for crocheting. For color 2, no color change is needed. Please refer to the color chart and crochet the corresponding number of motif 1. After completing motif 1, you can see that the first motif in the first row for joining is motif 3. When crocheting to the last round of motif 3, you need to connect it with motif 1. Here, I will first demonstrate motif 3. Motif 3 starts with a magic ring. Crochet counterclockwise. The stitches used include half double crochet, chains, DC2 tog, double crochet, single crochet, and TR4 bobble. Now, let's start demonstrating motif 3. Pinch the yarn tail tightly with your right hand, and open your left palm. Wrap the yarn around your little finger once, then pass it through between your middle and index fingers. Next, wrap the yarn twice around your middle finger. Hold this yarn tail firmly with your left thumb. Insert the crochet hook into the ring, and draw the yarn through. Then crochet 2 chains. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the position of the second stitch. At the end of the round, slip stitch into this position. Then yarn over. Hook into the magic ring. And draw the yarn through. At this point, there should be 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and pull through all 3 loops on the hook at once. This completes 1/2 double crochet. Hook into the magic ring again. And continue crocheting half double crochets, including the beginning chain. You will crochet a total of 10 half double crochets. After completing the 10 half double crochets, proceed to close the magic ring. Start by pulling this yarn tail. Locate the adjustable loop, which is the loop that will get smaller as you pull it. Pull the adjustable loop to tighten the other loop. After tightening, pull this yarn tail again. Then slip stitch into the second chain of the beginning chain, which is the position marked by the stitch marker. Pull this slip stitch tight. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. This completes the first round of 10 half double crochets. Next, switch colors to crochet the second round. For the second round, crochet into the front loops of the first round. Which are the loops closest to you? The first stitch is at the beginning chain position. For the front loop, we crochet along this strand. The back loop is the strand on the wrong side. It crosses slightly with the second half loop. You can mark it with a stitch marker first. The first stitch involves picking up the front loop of the beginning chain. Pick up this strand. Draw the loop through. Then crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. Yarn over and hook into the next front loop. Crochet and unclose double crochet. Then hook into the next half loop. Crochet another unclosed double crochet, yarn over and pull through all loops at once. This completes a DC2 tog. Next, crochet 2 chains. Return to the connection point. Pick up these 3 strands and crochet a slip stitch. This completes a CH2 picket. Then continue by crocheting 2 more chains. Hook into the same half loop. Slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, the first group of the pattern is finished. Now, let's demonstrate another group. Crochet 2 chains. Then yarn over. Hook into the next front loop. Crochet and unclose double crochet. Hook into the next front loop. Crochet another unclosed double crochet, then join. Complete a CH2 picket. The 2 chains are still inserted into the same half loop for a slip stitch. This completes the second group. Each group of the pattern occupies 2 stitches. Continue repeating the crochet pattern. In total, crochet 5 groups. Here, we have reached the 5th group. The second unclosed double crochet of the 5th group is inserted into the first half loop and crocheted. It is in the same half loop as our starting position. When making the final slip stitch, it is also inserted into this half loop. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. Then we will weave in this yarn tail and trim any excess tails. After that, the second round is completed. Next, switch colors to crochet the third round. The third round is crocheted in the back loops of the first round. Hook into the first back loop and draw the loop through. Crochet 3 chains. Then skip 1 half loop, which means not crocheting into this half loop, and directly hook into the next half loop for a slip stitch. Then continue to crochet 3 chains. Skip 1 half loop, hook into the next half loop for a slip stitch. Repeat this pattern 5 times. After completing the last stitch, directly join with a slip stitch on the first half loop, which is the same position as the starting point. This completes the third round. After completing these 3 rounds, there are a total of 5 chain spaces. Then, without switching colors, start crocheting the 4th round. Crochet 5 chains. Then hook into the next chain space for a slip stitch. Crochet 2 chains. Yarn over and hook into the same chain space again. Crochet a DC2 tog. Then make a CH2 picket. Followed by crocheting 2 more chains, still in the same chain space. Join with a slip stitch. This completes the first group of the pattern. Now, let me demonstrate another group. Crochet 5 chains. Then hook into the next chain space. Join with a slip stitch, then crochet 2 chains. Yarn over and hook into the same chain space again. Crochet a DC2 tog. Follow with a CH2 picket. Then crochet 2 more chains. Join with a slip stitch in the same chain space. Start from 5 chains. And up to this slip stitch. This completes the second group of the pattern. Continue repeating the same pattern. In total, you will crochet 5 groups. After completing the last group, join with a slip stitch directly. Slip stitch at the starting slip stitch. Once the slip stitch is completed, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. After trimming the yarn tail, the 4th round is completed. Next, switch colors to crochet the 5th round. Start from the position of the slip stitch, where the 4th round ended. Hook into the picket stitch from the 2nd round above. Then connect it to the chain space of the 4th round. And pull through all loops. Crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then yarn over. Hook into the chain space of the 4th round. And crochet 2 double crochets. Follow with 3 chains. Still working in the same chain space. Join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 2 chains. From the back of the piece, hook into the next chain space. And join with a slip stitch. Then crochet 3 more chains. Yarn over and still work in the same chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. Follow with 3 chains. After completing these 3 chains, then hook into the next picket stitch of the 2nd round. Pass through the chain space behind. And bring the yarn through. Join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 3 more chains, yarn over. Still working in the same chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. Follow with 3 chains. Still in the same chain space, join with a slip stitch. Then crochet 2 more chains. This completes 1 pattern group. The first group is incomplete. The second group is a complete pattern. Let me demonstrate another group. Hook into the next chain space and join with a slip stitch. Then crochet 3 chains, yarn over. Still in the same chain space, crochet 2 double crochets, followed by 3 chains. Then hook into the next picket stitch from the second round. Connect with a slip stitch into the chain space on the wrong side. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 3 chains. Still in the same chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets, followed by 3 chains. Then hook into the same chain space and join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 2 chains. This completes the third chain space. Continue with the same pattern to complete the fourth and fifth chain spaces. After completing the fifth chain space, hook into the first chain space and join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, finish off the first chain space. Crochet 3 chains, 2 double crochets. And 3 more chains. Then hook into the starting position and join with a slip stitch. After completing the slip stitch, fasten off the yarn. Next, take this yarn tail and thread it through the location where you made the slip stitch, passing it to the wrong side to weave in the end. Once the yarn tail is woven in and trimmed, the 5th round is completed. Now, switch colors to crochet the 6th round. At the position where the previous round ended with a slip stitch, there are 2 double crochets on the left side. Hook into the first double crochet stitch. Pull the loop through. Then make a chain as the starting stitch. Still working in the same stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet and 2 chains. Next, hook into the picket from the 4th round. And crochet a DC 2 in 1. That means crocheting 2 double crochets in this position. Then, make 2 more chains. Next, at this point, hook into the second double crochet here. Crochet 1 single crochet and 3 chains. This completes the first group of the pattern. Now, let's move on to the second group. Hook into the first double crochet stitch here. And crochet 1 single crochet, then, make 2 chains. Hook into the picket stitch. And crochet a DC 2 in 1. Make 2 more chains. Then, hook into the second double crochet stitch here. Crochet 1 single crochet and 3 chains. Start from this single crochet and end with the 3 chains. This completes the pattern for the second group. Following the patterns of the first 2 groups, continue repeating the stitch pattern. In total, you will crochet 5 groups. After completing the 5th group, slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Once the slip stitch is completed, the 6th round is now complete. Next, let's start the 7th round. For the 7th round, do not switch colors. Simply enlarge the loop on the hook a bit. Hook into the chain space on the left. And slip stitch. Bring the yarn through this chain space. Then, crochet 3 chains as a beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Place a stitch marker here for marking, then crochet 3 more chains. Next, yarn over the hook twice. Hook into the next chain space, which is the chain space to the left of the DC 2 in 1. Crochet a TR4 bobble. First, make 4 unclosed treble crochets. Then, yarn over the hook, and pull through all loops on the hook at once. This completes TR4 bobble. The 2 V-shaped loop is the stitch of the bobble stitch. Then crochet 3 chains. Yarn over the hook. Hook into the next chain space. And crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 single crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the next chain space, and crochet a TR4 bobble. Then crochet 3 more chains. In the next chain space, crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the second stitch of the previous DC2 in 1. And crochet 1 single crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Then yarn over the hook. Hook into the next chain space, crochet 1 double crochet stitch, then make 3 chains. Hook into the next chain space, and crochet a TR4 bobble. Then yarn over the hook, and pull through all loops on the hook in one go, then crochet 3 more chains. Yarn over the hook, hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 single crochet. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 double crochet. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the next chain space, and crochet a TR4 bobble. Then crochet 3 more chains. Hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 double crochet stitch. Make 3 chains. Then hook into the next chain space, and crochet 1 single crochet. Make 3 chains. Then slip stitch into the third chain of the beginning chain. This is the stitch marked by the stitch marker. After completing the slip stitch, round 7 is now complete. Now let's move on to round 8. Crochet 1 chain as the beginning chain. Hook into the position for the slip stitch. Crochet 1 single crochet, then hook into the chain space made by the 3 chains, and crochet 3 single crochets. Next, crochet a corner in the bobble stitch, which means crocheting 2 single crochets first. Then make 2 chains, followed by 2 more single crochets. This completes the first corner. Now move on to the second side. Hook into the chain space made by these 3 chains. Crochet 3 single crochets. Hook into the double crochet stitch, and crochet 1 single crochet. In the next chain space made by 3 chains, crochet 3 single crochets. Hook into the single crochet stitch, and crochet 1 single crochet. In the next chain space made by 3 chains, crochet 3 single crochets. Crochet 1 single crochet into the double crochet stitch, and in the chain space made by 3 chains, crochet 3 single crochets. This completes the second full side. Now move on to crochet the second corner position. Hook into the stitch of the bobble stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets, 2 chains, and then 2 more single crochets. Next, following the pattern for the second side, complete the third side. After finishing the third full side, move on to the third corner, the fourth side, and the fourth corner. You need to connect motif 1. Here, I will demonstrate with a sample. This is the completed color 1 of motif 1. Find the middle stitch of this side of motif 1. Starting from the first stitch on the left. Count to the 10th stitch. Place a stitch marker here. Counting from right to left, the stitch marked by the stitch marker is also the 10th stitch. When connecting motif 1, you connect at 3 points. One is the stitch marked by the stitch marker in the middle, and the other 2 are the chain spaces at the corner positions. Next, let's work on the third corner position. Start with 2 single crochets and 1 chain. Then enlarge the loop a bit. Find the correct position, and place the 2 swatches wrong sides together. Hold the fabrics like this. Pull the loop through the chain space of motif 1. After pulling through, tighten the loop. Work a slip stitch. Then make another chain. Continue by returning to the stitch of the bobble and insert the hook. Work 2 single crochets. Then hook into the next chain space. Work 3 single crochets sequentially. Hook into the double crochet stitch. Work 1 single crochet. Hook into the next chain space. Work 3 single crochets. When you reach the single crochet stitch, enlarge the loop first. Connect motif 1. Come out through the stitch in the middle of motif 1 with the yarn loop. Crochet a slip stitch. Do not work on the single crochet stitch that follows. Skip 1 stitch and directly hook into the next chain space. Work 3 single crochets. Hook into the double crochet stitch and work 1 single crochet. Hook into the next chain space and work 3 single crochets. This completes the third side. Move on to crochet the fourth corner position. Hook into the bobble stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets and 1 chain. Enlarge the loop a bit. Hook into this chain space and bring the loop out. Crochet a slip stitch. Make 1 chain. Then return and insert the hook back into the bobble stitch. Crochet 2 single crochets. This completes the fourth corner position. Next, finish off the first unclosed side. Directly hook into the next chain space and crochet 3 single crochets. crochet 1 single crochet into the double crochet stitch. In the next chain space, crochet 3 single crochets. Crochet 1 single crochet into the single crochet stitch. In the chain space, crochet 3 single crochets. Then slip stitch into the first stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. After fastening off, weave in the yarn tail. Trim any excess yarn tail. After trimming the yarn tail, motif 3 is now completed. According to the diagram, on the first row, the right side of motif 1 connects to motif 3. The connection method is the same as the one on the left side. Therefore, I won't demonstrate this in detail. Please complete the connection on your own. Once the first row is connected, proceed to connect the second row. The first motif in the second row is motif 2. When crocheting the last round, you need to connect the motif 3 above and motif 1 below. Motif 2 starts with a magic ring. Crochet counterclockwise. The stitches used include single crochet, HDC 4 bobble, chain, half double crochet, and TR2 bobble. Now, let's demonstrate motif 2. Hold the yarn with your left hand. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger twice. The thumb of your left hand holds the yarn tail tightly. Hook into the loop. Draw the yarn through. Then yarn over. Crochet 1 chain as the beginning chain. Note that this chain does not count as a single crochet. Hook into the magic ring. Draw the yarn through. Crochet 1 single crochet, then continue by inserting the hook into the magic ring again. Crochet 8 single crochets in sequence. After completing the 8 single crochets, proceed to close the magic ring. First, pull on this yarn tail. Locate the movable loop. This tightened loop is the movable loop. Pull on this movable loop to tighten the other loop. Then pull the yarn tail again. This way, the ring is closed. Then join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Pull tight here where you slip stitched. Next, crochet 1 chain. Cut the yarn. This completes the first round of 8 single crochets. Now let's switch colors to work the second round. Hook into the first stitch, where you slip stitched. Draw the loop out. Then crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. Next, slightly enlarge the loop on the hook. Yarn over and hook into the same stitch. Work 3 unclosed half double crochets. Yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook at once. This completes HDC 4 bobble. Next, crochet 4 chains. Yarn over and hook into the second stitch. Work 4 unclosed half double crochets. Then yarn over again, pull through all loops on the hook at once. This completes the second HDC 4 bobble. Next, continue to crochet 4 chains. Then yarn over, hook into the third stitch. Work another HDC 4 bobble. 4 chains. Following this, you will follow the pattern of working 1 bobble stitch and 4 chains in each stitch. Continue repeating this pattern. In total, you will work 8 groups. After completing the 8th group, join with a slip stitch in the bobble stitch. Here, the 2 chains are the beginning chains. This braid is the stitch of the bobble stitch. Insert the hook directly into this bobble stitch and work a slip stitch. Pull tight. Then crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. This completes the 2nd round. Next, switch colors to work the 3rd round. Insert the hook into the left chain space of the previous round's slip stitch. Draw the loop through. Next, crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the 2nd chain. Then crochet 2 more chains. Yarn over, hook into the same chain space, and work 2 half double crochets. While crocheting, make sure to weave in the yarn tail as you go. After completing the 2 half double crochets, yarn over again, hook into the next chain space, and crochet 2 double crochets. Then make 2 chains, followed by 2 more double crochets. Next, hook into the following chain space, and crochet 2 half double crochets. Make 2 chains. Then work 2 more half double crochets. Finally, hook into the next chain space, and crochet 2 double crochets. Make 2 chains. Then crochet 2 double crochets. After that, follow the pattern of 2 half double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more half double crochets in 1 chain space. For the next chain space, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets. This establishes the pattern of working 2 chain spaces as a group. Continue repeating this pattern, and repeat it for 2 more groups. That means working until you reach this chain space. Once the last group is completed, finish by completing the first chain space. Here, the 2 chains as a beginning chain count as 1 half double crochet. We will add 1 more half double crochet in this chain space. After completing the crocheting, slip stitch directly into the 2nd chain of the beginning chain. Once the slip stitch is completed, the 3rd round is finished. Next, continue to the 4th round without changing colors. The pattern for the 4th round is divided into 4 groups. Let's start with the first group. Slightly enlarge the loop on the hook. Hook into the chain space on the left. Bring the yarn through the chain space. Next, crochet 3 chains as a beginning chain. Here, these 3 chains as a beginning chain count as 1 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the 3rd chain. Then, yarn over and hook into the chain space. Crochet 1 double crochet and 1 chain. Still in the chain space, crochet 2 double crochets. 1 chain. Then hook into the next chain space. Yarn over twice. Crochet a T or 2 bobble. First, work 2 unclosed treble crochets. Then pull all loops on the hook through at once. This completes a T or 2 bobble. Next, crochet 2 chains. Still in the same chain space. Crochet a T or 2 bobble. Then crochet 4 chains. yarn over twice. Crochet a T or 2 bobble. Followed by 2 chains. Still in the same chain space, crochet another T or 2 bobble. Then crochet 1 more chain. This completes the first group. Now, let's demonstrate another group. Yarn over, hook into the next chain space. Crochet 2 double crochets. 1 chain. 2 double crochets. 1 chain. Then hook into the next chain space. Crochet a T or 2 bobble. Two chains. Another T or 2 bobble. 4 chains. And finally, another T or 2 bobble. Two chains. A T or 2 bobble. 1 chain. This completes the second group of the pattern. Following the pattern of the first 2 groups, complete the remaining 2 groups in the same way. After finishing the last group, join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Once the slip stitch is completed, the 4th round is complete. Next, let's work on the 5th round. For this round, you'll be working and connecting as you go. The pattern is divided into 4 groups, each group containing 1 side and 1 corner. Start with a chain as the beginning chain. Hook into the first stitch and work a single crochet. Insert into the second stitch, and work another single crochet. For the third stitch, insert into this chain space. Work a single crochet. Then, work single crochets into the next 2 double crochet stitches. Next, insert into this chain space, and work a single crochet. Then, work a single crochet into the bobble stitch. Between the bobble stitches, there are 2 chain spaces of the bobble stitches. Here, work 2 single crochets. Next, insert into the bobble stitch, and work a single crochet. Starting from the first single crochet, and ending at this bobble stitch, you will have worked a total of 10 single crochets. This is the first unclosed edge. When you reach the first corner, according to the diagram, you need to connect the fabrics. Let's start by connecting the first row of motif 3. Insert the hook at the corner position, and work 2 single crochets. Then, make 1 chain. Next, pick up motif 3. Place the 2 pieces with wrong sides together, and hook into the chain space of motif 3. Bring the yarn loop through. Then work 1 slip stitch, make 1 chain. Next, hook into the chain space, and work 2 single crochets. Then, hook into the next bobble stitch, and work 1 single crochet. Hook into the chain spaces of the 2 chains, and work 2 single crochets. Work 1 single crochet into the bobble stitch. Work 1 single crochet into the chain space of 1 chain. Then, work 2 single crochets into each of the next 2 double crochet stitches. When you reach the position of the chain space, enlarge the loop. Refer to the middle stitch of motif 3, which is the 10th stitch from the right, and also the 10th stitch from the left. That is, the middle stitch, which is this single crochet stitch. Bring the yarn loop through. Work 1 slip stitch. Then skip the next chain space, leaving it unworked. Hook into the following double crochet stitch. And work 2 single crochets sequentially. Work 1 single crochet into the chain space. Work 1 single crochet into the bobble stitch. Work 2 single crochets into the chain space made by 2 chains. Then work 1 single crochet into the next bobble stitch. This completes the second side. Next, we will work on the second corner position. First, work 2 single crochets into this chain space, then make 1 chain. Enlarge the loop a bit. Hook into this chain space, and pull the loop through. Work 1 slip stitch and 1 chain. Then hook into the chain space, and work 2 single crochets. This completes the second corner position. Next, we will work on the third side. Hook into the bobble stitch and work 1 single crochet. Work 2 single crochets into the chain space made by 2 chains. Then work 1 single crochet into the bobble stitch. Work 1 single crochet into the chain space. Hook into the stitches of 2 double crochets. And continue working single crochets. No connection needed on this edge. Also work 1 single crochet into the chain space between these 2 double crochets. Continue working single crochets. When you reach the second bobble stitch, the third side is now completed. Next, refer to the diagram. You need to attach a motif 1 below motif 2. On the edge of motif 1, that needs to be connected. Mark the middle stitch. Now let's work on the third corner position. Work 2 single crochets and 1 chain. Align the edges that need to be connected. Place the 2 motifs with their wrong side face each other. Hook into the first chain space. Pull the yarn loop through. Then work 1 slip stitch. 1 chain. Return to the corner and insert the hook. Work 2 single crochets. This completes the third corner. Now continue to work on the fourth side. When you reach the chain space, do not crochet, you need to connect to the stitch marked with a stitch marker. Just follow the pattern to complete it. After completing the fourth side, proceed to work on the fourth corner. Start with 2 single crochets and 1 chain. Enlarge the loop a bit. Then hook into the corner position of motif 1. Pull the yarn loop through. Work 1 slip stitch, then work another chain. Return to the corner and insert the hook. Work 2 single crochets. This completes the fourth corner. Finally, complete the first unclosed side. Hook into the bobble stitch and work 1 single crochet. In the chain space of 2 chains, work 2 single crochets. In the bobble stitch, work 1 single crochet. In the chain space, work 1 single crochet. Then join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. After joining, work 1 chain, and fasten off the yarn. Then weave in the yarn tails, and trim any excess tails. After trimming the yarn tails, motif 2 is now completely crocheted and joined. Next, refer to the joining diagram. The second piece in the second row from left to right is motif 3. When you reach the second corner position, connect this side of motif 1 and this side of motif 2. Let's start by working the second corner position. Work 2 single crochets. Make 1 chain. Enlarge the loop a bit. Then connect at this corner. When connecting, note that this corner is where two pieces have already been joined. The position for inserting the hook is the slip stitch of motif 3, when it was connected to motif 1. That means picking up these two braids. Insert the hook here to continue crocheting. Pay attention to this when you insert the hook to connect. Start with a slip stitch, then make 1 chain. Return and hook into the bobble stitch 2. Work 2 single crochets. This completes the second corner. Next, continue along this edge. The connection method for this edge is also at the 10th stitch in the middle of motif 1. The connection method is the same as before. Complete the third edge on your own. After completing the third edge, proceed to work on the third corner. Start with 2 single crochets, 1 chain, and enlarge the loop a bit. Then, connect at this corner position. For this corner, we have now connected 3 motifs. When securing here, pick up the slip stitch that connects motif 2 to motif 3. That is, this stitch. Pick up this stitch and work a slip stitch. After the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain. Then, return and crochet 2 single crochets. This completes the third corner. Next, proceed to work on the fourth edge. The fourth edge also needs to connect to motif 2. Make a mark in the middle stitch of motif 2, which is between 2 double crochets. This single crochet stitch is the 10th stitch from both sides. The connection method for this edge is the same as before. Please complete this edge on your own. After completing the fourth edge, proceed to work on the fourth corner. Start by crocheting 2 single crochets. Then 1 chain, enlarge the loop a bit. Hook into the corner position of motif 2. And crochet a slip stitch. Then crochet another chain. Return and crochet 2 single crochets. This completes the fourth corner. Finally, complete the first unclosed edge. After completing the connection of motif 3, according to the diagram, the third motif in the second row from left to right connects to a motif 2. When connecting this piece, you will join it when you reach the first corner position. To connect, first join one side with the motif 3 from the first row. Then join another side with the motif 3 from the second row. When crocheting down this edge, you need to connect it to motif 1. The previous connection methods are all the same. When connecting at this corner, you need to join these 2 motifs. Follow the previous connection method, and first connect at this corner position. When you reach halfway through this corner position, proceed with the connection. Start by connecting this motif 3. Hook into the corner chain space of motif 3. And pull out a loop. Crochet a slip stitch. Then enlarge the loop a bit. Insert the hook at this corner position. First, place the two motifs with wrong sides together. Then hook into this chain space. Crochet another slip stitch. And one chain. Insert the hook back into this chain space. Crochet 2 single crochets. This completes the third corner. When crocheting the fourth side, connect it to one side of motif 1. Pick up the middle stitch for the connection. After completing this corner will connect to this corner. Finally, complete the incomplete first side. I won't demonstrate this part in detail here. Please complete the connection on your own. Once the joining is completed, continue to crochet and join according to the diagram. This scarf comes in long and short versions. When joining, refer to the finished product image or the joining diagram. Follow the sequence from left to right and top to bottom for connecting. The joining pattern follows rows 2 and 3. Rows 4 and 5. Rows 2 to 5. Repeat in a cycle of 4 rows. Refer to the pattern included in the kit for specific repeat counts and row numbers. Next, let's demonstrate the edging part. The edging for both versions of the scarf is the same. Here, I'll demonstrate using a sample. Let's start with the first round. Hook into the first corner position on the right side of the first row. Pull out a loop. Make a chain as the beginning chain. Then, hook into the chain space. Crochet a single crochet, 2 chains and 1 single crochet. This completes one corner section. Pay attention that the stitch for the half double crochet is in this position. Don't miss it. This picked up stitch is the first stitch. As you crochet, weave in the yarn tail. Then continue crocheting, matching up with the corresponding stitches. When you reach the connection point between two pieces, hook into the first chain space. Crochet a single crochet, hook into the next chain space, and crochet another single crochet. For all subsequent connections between two pieces, follow this same method. Crochet 1 single crochet into each chain space. Continue crocheting single crochets correspondingly. At the corner positions, use the same method as the first corner. Crochet 1 single crochet, 2 chains, then 1 single crochet. For the connection points between pieces, crochet 1 single crochet into this chain space, and crochet 1 single crochet into the next chain space as well. For all other positions, crochet normally. After completing the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. After completing the slip stitch, crochet 1 chain and fasten off the yarn. This completes the first round of crochet in round section. Now, let's move on to the second round of crochet in round section. Insert the hook directly into the stitch where you made the slip stitch. Switch colors. Crochet 2 chains as the beginning chain. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the position of the second stitch. Next, hook into the stitch at the corner position. Crochet 1/2 double crochet and 1 chain. Then yarn over with the hook. Hook into the first stitch. Work double crochets in each corresponding stitch. Continue crocheting until you reach the next corner position. When you reach the next corner position, crochet 1 chain directly. Then, in the chain space at the corner, crochet 1 half double crochet, then work half double crochets in each corresponding stitch. Continue crocheting until you reach the next corner position. When you reach the next corner position, just like the first corner, crochet 1 half double crochet and 1 chain, then connect, and continue working double crochets below. For this corner position, it is identical to the corner we just completed, which is 1 chain and 1 half double crochet, then continue working half double crochets along this side. Follow the pattern to complete the crocheting. After completing 1 round, join with a slip stitch in the second chain of the beginning chain. After joining, crochet 1 chain, and fasten off the yarn. Then weave in the yarn tail, and trim any excess yarn tails. Once the trimming is done, the crochet in round section of edging is complete. Next, let's work on the crochet in rows section. For the motif section, do not switch colors. However, we need to fasten off the yarn and start a new thread for crocheting. When starting the new thread, insert the hook from the wrong side into the stitch of this double crochet, pull up a loop. Crochet 3 chains as the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Then yarn over, hook into the next stitch. Continue working double crochets evenly into the corresponding stitch. Repeat this pattern consistently. Continue until you reach the last double crochet stitch on this edge. If it's hard to distinguish from the wrong side, you can check from the right side. This double crochet stitch is located here. This one is a half double crochet, and this is a chain. Here is the double crochet stitch. Place a stitch marker on it. Continue crocheting up to this point to finish. When you reach the last double crochet position, the first row is now complete. Move on to work the second row. Chain 3 as your beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Place a stitch marker at the third chain position. Continue with 16 more chains. After completing the 16 chains, chain 5 more as your beginning chain. Then, yarn over 3 times. Return to the 6th chain from the end. Insert the hook and work 5 unclosed double treble crochets. After completing them, yarn over the hook. Pull through all loops on the hook at once. This completes 1 DTR5 bobble. Next, chain 5. In the same position, insert the hook and pull up a loop. After completing the slip stitch, continue to pick up and work slip stitches in each following stitch. Work a total of 15 slip stitches. After completing the 15 slip stitches, turn the piece over. Yarn over with the hook. Hook into the second stitch. Work 4 double crochets in each corresponding stitch. After completing the 4 double crochets, chain 16. After completing the 16 chains, work 5 chains as the beginning chain. Yarn over the hook 3 times. Return to the position of the 6th chain from the end. Hook into the back loop. Work a DTR5 bobble. After completing it, chain 5. Then slip stitch in the same position. After completing the slip stitch, work 15 slip stitches under the back loop sequentially. After completing the 15 slip stitches, yarn over with the hook. Hook into the next stitch. Work 4 double crochets sequentially. Then continue with 16 chains. After completing the 16 chains, make 5 chains as the beginning chain. Yarn over the hook 3 times. Return and hook into the back loop of the 6th stitch from the end. Work a DTR5 bobble. After completing it, chain 5. Slip stitch in the same position. Then work 15 slip stitches into the back ridge sequentially. After completing the 15 slip stitches, follow the pattern of 4 double crochets and 1 tassel as a group. And continue repeating this pattern. Keep working until you reach the last stitch marked by the stitch marker. Work until the last group. If there are any discrepancies in the stitch count, make appropriate adjustments. The crochet in row sections at both ends of this scarf are identical. Complete the other end following the same crochet method. This completes the demonstration of the entire scarf. After completing the crochet work, give it a good press. If you have any unclear parts during the crocheting process, don't hesitate to contact our customer service. Susan's family. Support your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next episode.